Alright guys, welcome back to my Dear Diary series. This is a series where I read 10-year-old diary entries from high school out loud to you, internet, and feel really embarrassed about myself. March 2006, 10 years ago, I was a freshman in high school. I was turning 15 and I looked like this. Pretty. March 1st, 2006. I know exactly who my stalker is. Well, this is a good start to the month. Well, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing about that. I've never talked to him in person before, and he wants me to sit with him at lunch. It's nearing creepy. I don't know why. I guess he just wants to know me, but I don't know. No, it's not nearing creepy. This is creepy. Yes, creepy. I have a feeling about it. I'm pretty sure that it's not a good feeling. I don't want to seem mean, and I'm not sure why he wants to talk to me. I'm not sure what his intentions are, but he put me as his number 1 on his top 8 on MySpace and then asked me to add him to my top 8. No. For those of you who weren't around for MySpace, the top 8 was just a fun way to rank how important your friends were to you. This was obviously his manipulation tactic. Oh, you're so special to me. Look, you're my number 1. I had never met him in person yet. Okay. March 2nd, 2006. Well, I talked to my stalker in person today. Stalker should never be put in quotation marks. Then I was leaving school and my stalker gave me a note. I was thinking, what the hell? This is starting to creep me out. So in the note, he told me to call him sometime. Ah, why? Why? I think he's coming on a little strong, like freakishly strong. It kind of makes me uncomfortable. I wish it would all end, all of it. Ugh, it's all stressing me out because it's creepy. That's why. March 4th, 2006. I talked to my stalker. I had a dream that he was mad at me. I don't know why I feel bad about it. I guess I don't want to make him feel bad. I don't know. Maybe I'll send him a message tomorrow or something. If you are uncomfortable, you get to tell that person that you are uncomfortable. His feeling bad is not more important than my feeling uncomfortable. March 6, 2006. I don't understand what is going on in my life. I just feel so blah. There's a small part of me that misses Nick. Oh, good. Oh, good. This is like part of my high school career that I just like locked up, stuffed away in the back of my memory bank because it's just embarrassing to think about sometimes, so this is great. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a little part of me that wonders what it would be like to be with him again. But a louder, stronger voice is telling me I'm better off without him. Yeah, it's true. Listen to that louder, stronger voice. It's louder and stronger for a reason. Elizabeth and Greg are irritating Kayla, I think. Well, I think that Will, this is the stalker, doesn't creep me out as much as in the beginning. I was looking at all of the negative of it all. Oh, you mean the creepiness of it all? The fact that you don't know him and he started giving you notes and wanting to sit with you and wanted you to call him and was being really weird about it. Remember that really bad feeling you had in the pit of your stomach? You're very intuitive. You should probably listen to that voice. I finally threw a softball today with my dad. Yay, I'm so happy! I really want softball to start, and I want varsity. I would love it so much. Show people that I'm good at something and can be the best at it. March 7th, 2006. I wrote Will a note today, but I didn't give it to him. Good. Now every time I see him, I say to myself in my head, look at me, look at me. I don't understand what's going on inside my own head. Am I creeped out? Am I flattered? I don't know anymore. You just want attention. You just want somebody, anybody to give you attention. March 9th, 2006. Will wants us to hang out at either his house, my house, the bowling alley, or he wants to see a movie, or be stupid at Walmart. I told him that I need to hang out and get to know him more before I go anywhere with him. That's so smart, Sam. I'm so proud of you. I don't think that my mom would let me go anywhere with him anyways, because of whatever reason. But the reason right now why I'm not going to go anywhere with him is because I don't feel comfortable around him just yet. Not because my mom wouldn't let me. I don't want to be put in the position to do anything I don't want to do. Yes, 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 yes! Ugh. See, sometimes I'm not always stupid. I'm so proud of you, 14-year-old Sam. I mean, I wish you would stop talking to him altogether, but you have some okay ideas. March 10th, 2006. Will sat with us at lunch, and our table just went silent. And I think it was pretty much awkward for everyone. Yeah, because you know that like creepy feeling that he gave you? He probably gave other people the same exact feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling about him. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if I'm just caught up in the moment. You're caught up in the attention. That's it. Like so desperate for attention from any guy that you're letting someone that just doesn't give you good feeling be around you and give you that attention. March 13th, 2006. I gave Will my phone number, but he never called me. While I was sitting around waiting, I did my nails. Why did you sit around and wait for him to call you? March 14th, 2006. I think that I like Nick deep down inside. Okay. The reason I tell myself that I don't want a boyfriend is because I can never again have the one I want deep down inside. I'm sorry you had to hear it like this.
That is funny.
No, don't worry. It gets better right now. I still love him, and I always will, no matter how much he hates me. Oh yeah, that's love alright. And no matter how much he pisses me off, subconsciously, I want him to get jealous of me with other guys. For some odd, strange reason, I feel like I'm going to end up with him. First love never dies. God, this guy was such an asshole. I just wanted attention so badly. I just let him treat me like for so long. So f***ing long. We just rode the bus together. He ignored me in school. Oh, Sam. You make my heart hurt. March 15th, 2006. I didn't really talk to Will. I've heard about him stalking other people. Oh, you don't feel special anymore? Now that you found out he stalks other people? What a shame. Will said he's going to call me. I don't know if I want him to. I'd rather Nick call me. March 16th, 2006. Flirted with Nick kind of on the bus. I hate it because to him I'm probably the stupid ugly girl that he used to date. I want to kiss him, but he can be an asshole. You know what you're writing down, right? Do you see how stupid you sound? Do you see it? Do you know how dumb you're acting about this? No. Okay. Good talk. March 18th, 2006. Yesterday I had an orthodontist appointment. I got a dump spacer between my front bottom teeth. Big and blue and stupid. Yeah, that's pretty obnoxious. But if anything, maybe it helped you out with your horrible guy choices. I don't know. March 20th, 2006. The bus ride home was the peak of the day, even though it was a little weird. I sat with Corey, and in front of us was Nick and Brad, and across from them was Shelby and Katie, and behind them was Anthony, and behind him was Jesse and Ed, then across from them was Wayne. You got that? Got all of that. Thank God I wrote down the seating arrangement. Very important. I took off my hoodie and Nick was being Nick, kept looking at my boobs and made it obvious. Nothing I have said or am going to say probably means anything at all to him, and it's just him being a horn dog. Good pick. Great pick. A+. So I didn't look at him and pretended not to notice. Then started to say something about he talked to his friends. He and them used to have a contest type thing about who in the 8th grade class had the biggest boobs, and according to him, I won. Ugh, and they didn't even give me a medal. That's too bad. I was like, whatever. Then he reached over the seat and put his arm around me and tried to pull his hand down the back of my shirt. I was like, no. Probably because he was sexually harassing you. I don't know. I'm getting angry. I'm getting like heated. Like, I'm sweating. I'm angry now, but then I was like, oh, attention. This is how attention works, right? No, not how good, respectful attention works. Nick got up and Brad handed back Nick's drink and told me to spit in it. So I did. And then Corey did. I put the cap back on, shook it up, and gave it back to Brad. Nick came back and offered me some of his drink, and I was like, no thank you. After that, he drank it. I didn't feel at all guilty. It made me feel good, and I know it's horrible, but it did. So gross. I still don't feel guilty about it. March 22nd, 2006. Trish told me and Amy that Coach said that we can go to the pitchers and catchers tryout thing. It made me all excited that Coach wanted us there. On the way out of school, it seemed like Will tried to put his arm around me, and I looked at him, so he pulled away. Then he did this thing where he ran his hand down the back of my arm towards my hand as if he was going to grab my hand. I pulled away suddenly. March 23rd, 2006. Will put his arm around me for like 2.5 seconds. Ugh, he's acting so creepy and stuff. He's been acting so creepy and stuff for the last 23 days. Tell him to stop. March 24th, 2006. Helena, I guess, held hands with John, briefly, and she thought that I would kill her because I don't like him. I was going to tell her that I held hands with Nick, but I didn't tell her that part. The bus ride home, I sat with Nick the whole time. Well, I held hands with Nick pretty much the whole time. He seems to think he's going to get somewhere with me, but he's sadly mistaken. I've made a promise to myself not to have sex until I'm like 17. I feel good about that. Good job, 14-year-old Sam. Half the time he kept telling me that he loves me and kept asking why I hate him. I was like, whatever. So I kept leaning on his shoulder and we kept whispering in each other's ears, which wouldn't be so bad if he didn't look down my shirt every 5 seconds, telling me that I had nice boobs and various other sexual comments. Katie probably thinks I'm a skank. Oh, God. So clearly 14-year-old Sam made up this idea of who Nick is, and then when he didn't act that way, she was just so surprised every single time. Just accept him for what he is, and then realize he's not what you want, and move on, please. March 25th, 2006, aka 15th birthday! Katie, Jesse, Shelby, and Jamie came over, and I was kind of, sort of, avoiding my stalker. You should always kind of, sort of, be avoiding stalkers. And I talked to Nick for like the first time during the school day. Good. You guys only went to 8th grade together, and then you guys went to high school where there were more people and he's ignored you, but you talked to him on the bus. So yeah, it's love. I told Helena about everything with Nick, and she told me that on the high school bus on the 23rd, Nick was telling everyone where to sit so him and I could sit together. Aw, LOL. Yeah, adorable. So cute. Helena seems to think it's cute what's going on between him and I, and that's cool with me. I don't think it's cute. I think it's gross. Softball tryouts are Monday, and I so can't wait for it. I'm so excited. I'm still excited for softball. Okay, if you want to talk about this first love never dies stuff, it's not a person, it's softball. Alright? Let's get that straight. March 26, 2006. Last night, Will asked me to his junior prom. I tried as nicely as I could to say no. Then he started going on about how he turned down like 5 people so he could ask me because he wanted to take me and all this other stuff. I thought to myself, what a bunch of bullshit. I'm just the girl that he likes this week. I'm so glad you know this. Beth told me this morning Will asked her to the prom. She said no because her boyfriend probably wouldn't like it too much. This might sound bitchy, but I'm going to write it anyway. He probably got turned down by 5 people, or it was all to get me to feel special. But I don't care if I never talk to him again. If all he did was to get to know me for this one thing, his friendship isn't worth it. Adios! I'm learning Spanish this year. It's my first year of Spanish. It's clearly paying off. March 27th, 2006. Today was the first day of softball tryouts. I was good at throwing and fielding, but I completely blew at batting. It was horrible. Coach took me aside after my horrible batting. He told me that as a freshman, I have to prove myself worthy of being picked over a senior. These words ate at me, and I really wanted to prove that I belong in varsity and that I can get the job done. Work ethic is there. Sam is the man. He got me a present, and it was a box of Band-Aids. It's completely awesome. March 29, 2006. Varsity! I heart softball, I'm so happy! Helena did talk to Nick in her algebra class on Monday. She asked him if he liked me, but he never gave her an answer. Cause he doesn't. I think he doesn't want to be seen with me or something. That's probably it. That's exactly it. Stop wasting your time on him. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I can already tell just by glancing at April 1st that it's gonna be a good one. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye!